Welcome to the Patriot Hour. I'm Michael, your host for Monday, April 16th, 2018. We're just going to talk a few minutes here about, FRAZZLED.RIP, FRAZZLED.RIP. There is a file going around the dark web, lots of buzz all over Twitter, of an HRC Hillary Rodham Clinton video that has surfaced. I have not seen it. I'm not going to look for it. Again, it's on the dark web. Just the buzz around it, I wouldn't want to be in possession of it. Probably neither would any of you. The Q video, as far as I'm concerned, is supposed to be about the tarmac. Wild Bill Clinton, Loretta Lynch, possibly FaceTiming or video conference call with Hillary, and the promise of, Supreme Court seating. And so I don't think, as far as I've seen the way Q operate, that he would release himself, and that's probably not what's being said anyway. But I wouldn't take that he would release a video involving kids, possible, child molestation, or just anything brutal of those sorts. Hard to imagine, right? So now, I'm not saying there couldn't be a video of that existing. Honestly, in all the research I've done in 15, 17 years plus, that's some of what these people do partake in. And do they like it recorded? Well, of course they do. So I have not confirmed it. I don't know if it's real, but time will tell, right? If the appropriate people need to see it, authorities to verify. So again, we know how this works. The MSN, they typically will ignore anything of the sorts. This is how their cycle works. If you paid attention enough, if you've been paying attention, they will ignore, distance themselves from it as long as possible. When it comes to a forefront of where they cannot no more, then they will try to guide. People like to talk about PSYOP. If this or that can be a PSYOP, well, the MSN's the best at it. Operation Mockingbird. All these released, declassified documents show how time and time again they have researched, made whole agencies around it, and just tuned it in. So if they were doing this back in the day, they've probably horned in on it very, very well. So this is, this is how it works, folks. Just got to be patient, and this could all be just it's got a lot of hype, a lot of heat coming up behind it. Again, I have not seen it. There's also supposedly an audio file version of it, but again, the video file, you wouldn't want to download it. It's child pornography, possibly, so therefore it's kind of a sketchy line to get out there and just, to nab it, grab it off the dark web. Again, it's not confirmed. With the release of this tarmac video supposed to be happening, it wouldn't surprise me if something like this got put out there on purpose to just distract and create a whole bunch of hype, and then to let everybody down. And then when this other one gets released, I already saw one last week. I'm not interested. This is a bunch of hokey pokey. It's just to help wash it. So again, Q's supposed to release one about the tarmac, as far as I'm concerned. Now, again, something like this could have been released from something totally different and more damaging. So we will wait for more reports on that through the channels that, you know, we all have. So I will bring anything I hear on it back to you guys, anything that I can dig, find out. I've been looking around and chit-chatting back and forth with a few people. So again, nobody I've been in direct contact with has viewed it or heard it. So it's not confirmed, not through the Patriot Hour anyway. And of course, we would never air something like that just for purposes I've already told you. That is not for everybody to watch. If it is true, that's all it needs to be known, that it's true. And then appropriate actions can be taken to the guilty party, right? I mean, of course, there would be some people that would have to watch it, but if it ends up being real and people have to watch it, you probably wouldn't want those images floating around in your head for the rest of your life. So just keep that in mind, folks. Again, FRAZZLED.RIP is the file. It's floating around. You're hearing all kinds of chit-chatter all over the web about it. So I just wanted to bring that, guys, to you guys, because that's what we do here at the Patriot Hour. Breaking news. Typically, we like to, you know, have it verified. And that's what we're going to do. But this is hot. It's buzzing. Whether it's true or not, there is a video. It's floating around. Just has not been confirmed if it is. You know, again, they're really good. There's software out there to. And that's what's supposed to be happening with the MSN when a lot of these photos and things are happening, that it was going to be pitched. Photoshop was going to be being brought up. We've known about Photoshop for decades. It's only gotten better at the way they do things. So you got to be real careful with any information you get. So, okay, again, I'm Mike. This is a Patriot Hour. Just wanted to give you guys a little heads up on that. You're going to be hearing about that if you already haven't, and probably more so in the next few days. So, again, subscribe, like, share, comment. Look in the description box. Typically have any of the links for anything that we go over if I'm bouncing around to websites. So we appreciate it. God bless. Good night. And Godspeed. We'll see you here real soon. Is that a oot or something?